I really don't know.
It's Arzena's game tonight, so...
Yes,
Oh.
we're going east, northeast, past the layer, and
Oh,
further wherever the road takes, and see what's there.
What's
right.
What's the
Sounds like a
tile
plan.
coordinates?
That's my usual plan.
What are
Point finger on the map and go there.
What's the tile we're going to? Coordinates?
Oh
I thought that was the X.
no, the X. No, we're not going to the X.
That's
not
not
this
session.
time.
That's Niall's session.
Okay.
Oh. Can't remember the tiles.
Graham,
No.
I thought that X was put there to like mark the direction of the road.
That's a different session though. We are gonna go there.
I know, but if we're going south of the layer, then that leads us to the X, doesn't it? Or am I getting something wrong?
Is that what we're doing?
I
mean-
was to go north of the layer.
Oh, north. Okay.
I mean, it's pretty clear.
I7.
I7, I'm on.
I7 by the look of it, yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Sounds good.
Okay. I thought I heard south.
Maybe.
No. Not decision.
Okay.
Coolio.
Who wants a Dobson potion?
I go to Dobson. Where am I? There we go. Because what are the chances of getting 2 8s? You know.
Oh no.
God.
Dobson,
You
good
haven't
sir.
learned, have you?
Not already knows the other things it can do.
You don't know how to gamble. Shut up. You just keep playing until you lose all your money for your life.
So the ghost lady.
I
Dobson.
see. Yeah, you see Dobson. He looks a bit more subdued than normal. So as you come over.
As you might have heard or seen the posters, I opened a shop for all your mystical needs, and I was hoping I could grab one of those dangerous potions as sort of a display piece. You know, I have some haunted objects. I feel like I need some of that potion.
No, I don't think so. Get rid of those. I think.
Oh, I've paid Sagar to make me a cage and everything. Don't worry, no one's gonna touch it.
Well, you know, it's more a question of liability, really.
It stays between you and me.
And all your friends here. Yes.
Oh,
Your secret is safe with me. I will tell only the press. If they come asking questions. And FBI. And CIA.
They're adventurers, you know. You can. I'll give them
Easily.
a couple platinum pieces, and they'll keep their mouth shut.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yes. Oh.
No. It's not really about the money, and it's more about the, not. Well, I didn't quite realize that they were quite what they had in them. I didn't realize I was so magically inclined.
You never knew what was in them. Just admit it, you never had a clue.
Well, I did try and keep logs, but get distracted and leave things on boil a bit longer than normal. Easy mistakes to make.
But I'm already dead. You know, what could possibly go wrong?
True that.
Well, yes, but no, I think I'll probably keep them for now. Like I said, I'm getting rid of them shortly.
Fine. if you ever want to pick it up again, the last one I had, basically just made me feel refreshed. If that helps.
Yes. Well, that sounds good, I suppose.
Oh well, do let me know if you're keeping one.
Hang on a second. Back in a sec.
Okay.
At some point, feel free to move back to the town square so I can make my entrance.
Oh.
Well, when it makes sense.
I mean, there's a lot of trees. You can hop up behind one of them.
If you are going from the north, then you will be passing us by.
No, I think he's in Locke's house right now. So.
Oh shit, looting.
Sorry, I realised I was come back and was talking to myself.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, sorry about that. Light bulb emergency.
No problem. All right. You see a creature come out of Locke's house, reading a book. Seems to be very into his book, and it's looks like a drow, but not quite a drow. Seems a bit off for a drow. And maybe can you put the picture? Maybe.
Yeah, probably. Oh, you haven't.
Oh, you have scales.
Oh, where'd you put it?
Nice.
Yeah, he seems to have funny looking scales all over his skin. The parts of the skin you can see, not everywhere. It's kind of patches here and there.
Dragonborn, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Wanty.
And yeah, he seems to be quite into his book, and he just kind of nonchalantly walks. He doesn't notice you guys and goes to the statue and looks at the statue for a while. And then looks back at
Halt!
his book.
You have violated the law. Hey, you're fine. Or face the.
What's happening?
Right.
Updated picture.
You there, the one that looks like a drow, but not really, but like a drow. What are you doing in our deceased friend Locke's house?
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
It's only been a day or two.
He takes a while. And it's like, are you talking to me?
Well, yes.
Obviously.
He finishes a page on his book. And, yes. Is this where this beam of light came out from? He points to the statue.
Yes, it is actually.
Mm-hmm. He just goes back to his book and writes a few notes.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah,
Have you been summoned by the beacon?
Do I look like a dragon?
Kind of.
They know all sorts of magic.
I certainly am not.
Ah.
Are you the Protectorate by any chance?
Born, sort of.
You could say so. Lena sort of throws herself in her chest.
Does what on her chest?
It's a weird expression. I think it's like throwing yourself in your chest, which means like putting your chest up proudly.
Like puffing up, like
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
puffing up your chest, maybe. Yeah. Shoulders back.
Okay.
Maybe we are.
He just looks at you for a bit so as you answer. It's like, all right. My name's Vornar. I'll be living in that house for a while. What are you guys up to?
Okay.
how do you
Fair
know
enough.
about the beam?
Oh, I've seen it.
And you just decided to come here because you have nothing better to do.
That sums it up pretty well, actually.
Okay.
Why else anyone would actually come here,
Excuse me?
right? Why else anyone would actually come here?
He actually ignores that and looks at Fiora like, "Are you on fire?"
I am. Do you want to touch?
If I may, yes. And he just kind of goes over your hair. Fascinating. Is that some kind of magic spell?
Oh no, that's just the way I am.
Wonderful.
You can't just ask people why they're on fire.
All right. Well, and what is your name?
Fia, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Vor. And yes, I'm very interested in that beacon. It's I've seen it from very far, and I think it has a call that I'm interested to find its purpose. If you know anything about it, I'd be interested to hear.
It summons dragons for a duel. So if you see big one flying down here and burn everything out, you know why.
Very well.
Why are you staying in that house though? Not that I mind you staying in this town, but why that flat? Like,
It's the one that has the most books.
Oh.
fair enough.
I spoke with
Is-
your governor. He said it was fine.
Who is that right now? I forget. Is it
Is it Sagar again?
Johnson?
It's Sagar, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sing.
And then who are you other people?
A customer. As she sees Niba run into her store, she sort of, as she's walking towards her store, she introduces herself. Captain Leanna Elleron, mystic and protectorate soldier at your service.
His hand goes a bit towards your.
Oh yeah,
body.
she tries to shake his head, but it just goes through.
That's actually what he was trying to do. He wasn't really going for a shake. He was trying to see if his hand can go through your body.
Oh right.
Nice meeting you as well. And you, sir, in the heavily clad armor.
He steps up to you and he looks you up and down. It doesn't really say very much. And he puts his hand out and says, Graven.
Vornar just takes the hand and says, Vornar.
So how did you come to be here in Flamescar? It's the arse end of nowhere. Nobody comes to Flamescar, do they?
There's a lot of you. I walked quite a bit. I came by horse as well. Till that didn't work anymore because of the forest. That was a bit too dense. Then kept walking some more.
Hmm.
And here I am.
And what do you do for a living?
I used to live in a city far from here, and I was mostly an agent for people who needed things found.
Oh. Well, that could come in handy. Well, welcome to Flamescar.
Thank you. And you, Mrs.? May I ask your name?
How tall is he? How tall is Vor?
Very nice to meet you.
How tall is Vor?
Oh, how tall is Vor?
Yeah.
Good question. I would say that I will check and tell you in a moment. I would say pretty tall and slender.
Arazana is 5'1", so he probably have to look at her like at a child.
Yeah, okay. Well, although he's in halflings and all. And also Niall is right next to you, so...
My name is Arazana.
Very nice to meet you.
So, how do you feel about tagging on with us?
Where are you off to?
I'm northeast.
But you're just gonna take a walk, a hike?
Pretty much.
Well, I haven't seen the sunlight for a few days, so I wouldn't mind, yes.
Well, let's go then.
Does everyone have hiking boots?
I always have hiking goods.
Right.
Off we go then.
Let's go. Lead on.
Huh?
Okay, so you head out north of Flamescar. Head out. Oh, why are you going north? Or are you going west, east, west, east? The right-hand way.
Right, sorry. West, northwest.
You going
Or-
west?
what?
No, wait.
East.
No, east. East.
You going
James,
east?
not the only one.
East.
You going east?
Right, east.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay, cool.
Right, east, left, west.
Okay.
We're going everywhere. Everywhere is where we're going.
East, north, west.
In the direction of
In
Ragmar's
this
lair.
order.
In the jungle, doo-doo-doo, in the jungle. Right. Okay, so you head east, out of the doodah. Sorry, I'm just doing things. All right, you head east and head towards Merlin's encampment. Look what you've travelled many times before. You find yourself walking. It's a nice, pleasant day today. It's cold. The evenings are starting to draw in. Although the sun is still out, and during the middle of the part of the day, it's warm and nice. It soon gets cold and damp,
Mm-hmm.
mildly moist. You head for about an hour or so, and walking down a path well travelled. When Verona, you look up into the sky
Oh.
and see flying towards you through the forest are what look like multiple hawks.
Friendly hawks?
They seem to be very happy and are flying directly towards you all. And
New friends.
Hawks.
Oh, that's a lot of them. Fireball.
No, birds are friends.
fish are food. No, fish are friends.
Not food.
Right. I think I get able to roll initiative then.
Oh, I don't have fireball.
Shame.
Are we still rolling
I
initiative?
have produced flame. Can I just throw that as a fireball?
I mean, you could try. There's a lot of these things.
Gotta update all my macros now.
I can't be asked to roll. Let's just roll. Let's do it as a group. Okay. So, Arizona. Jesus.
One moment.
That's the sound the hawks make.
Arizona
That's my sound. Just give me a moment.
definitely needs to invest in a push to talk button.
Yep, agreed.
For my ears.
I'm deleting all my Hector the Spectre macros, guys. It's so sad.
This is why you should never have children.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm back.
Fantastic. Okay, back from tying her shoelaces, Arizona looks up and sees many hawks. Blood hawks. Blood red.
Blood hawks. They don't sound so friendly.
Do they seem aggressive?
Yes.
Fine.
Graham,
You see, So these hawks, they closely resemble regular hawks, but they look stronger and much more aggressive. They seem to be kind of flying as a group, and the ones at the front are certainly heading straight towards you.
Okay, then. Hunter's mark. This one, since it's the
Okay.
closest.
Yeah.
And shoot.
That hits.
That's 13, 16.
Okay, so Arizona drops down onto a knee, fires her bow, and takes out the first hawk, which falls from the sky. Reach for the sky.
And that's me done.
Okay. Graven.
I draw my bow and fire at one of them. I fire at this one. That's first shot, 15.
Which is a hitter straight through the trees. His arrow releases
That's 5 piercing damage for that one.
straight into the side of the hawk, which screams out but still stays in the air.
And I fire another shot. Not so good.
You see your arrow just fly off into the air, missing all of the hawks.
Okay. That's my go done.
Okay. Fuhr.
1 second. Okay. Good. I think I will just take my crossbow out and try to fire on this one.
Okay.
Probably don't hit.
With a 9, no, you don't manage to get it out.
God damn it.
Take a good shot. It does manage, flies straight past the hawk, which kind of like dips down and ducks and dives. You want to do anything else?
Nope.
Leanna, then you're up.
So, if you hold your action and you then use your action, that's a reaction, right?
No.
No.
Yeah. So, if my action triggers, I can still use my reaction.
Yes.
Awesome.
So you hold your action and then maybe.
That's a good question, actually.
Yes, so you can ready an action. You can take the ready action on your turn, so you can act later in the round using your reaction. When the
Right.
trigger occurs, so you have to have a specific trigger that it's going to occur on as well.
But then I can't use my reaction because.
That will be the reaction on your turn. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I guess the question is, if you haven't done it yet, can you still react instead?
You get 1 reaction per round.
Yeah.
Per round.
So that would cancel your held action then.
I guess you would lose the spell. Yeah. I was just gonna do it for fluff anyway. It doesn't really do anything. So yeah, Leanna picks up a black rock from the ground and throws it at one of the birds. And then needs to make a save. And it takes 6 damage. I
Alright.
should have gone Sacred Flame.
It takes 14 damage because it's already hurt.
Is it hurt?
Yep. Which kind
Oh.
of just like tears the stone through its body, splitting it in two, and you see both wings land in separate parts of the forest.
Aha.
It is dead.
That's me done.
Okay. At which point, the doodahs, the whatsits, they continue. The hawks. That's the word we're looking for.
The doodles and the what's
Nothing wrong with that, is it?
You have such a way with words, Graham.
Some days I'm just tired and can't be asked. Alright.
That's fair, that's fair.
Okay, so the hawks, they fly in. Wah! Wah! Whee!
Where are you getting these sound effects from? They're amazing.
It's a
Paid
cool.
good money.
Yeah, it's a very good soundboard.
The hawks fly in, encircling you in a feathery, windy rage as they flap and do flappy things. And they attack! The first 3 attack Fear.
There's a very nice AC now. Yeah, it still gets 2.
Hitting.
Would be still be 2. Damn it.
I'm doing 9 points of piercing damage. One of them sweeps in and bites at Arizana, trying to bite her bow and her hand. Not managing to hit. 2 of them fly past Graven, flapping in his face. Both of them clanging and making just a lot of racket on his armor. One of them flies past Leona, pecking at her eyes as it does so, trying to get the meaty flesh of her eyes, pecking in and doing 6 points of piercing damage.
What?
You're momentarily blinded by the other one standing right next to her. And then the other 2 bite down on Verona, using their claws to swipe in. Oh my goodness, could you press that enough?
How does a 7 hit me?
The 23 hit you, and the other 2
advantage.
they do. I did try and describe that, and I kind of you were distracted by the other one sense.
Yeah.
Oh, is it like pack tactics? Yeah, sorry.
Well, they're also flanking everyone. So. Almost.
And actually, I don't think anyone's being flanked. Oh, you are, but that's about it.
Did you use that shield on?
On
I'm
you.
also flanked, yeah.
So Verona, you do not get hit,
Sweet.
and then it is your turn.
Okay. Vornar is going to look at. I don't remember which one is hurt. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll attack this one here on my right. Make some gestures and then throw a firebolt. Fire comes out of his fingers.
Pew pew, motherfucker, pew pew.
Does that get disadvantage? Being in melee?
Is that a ranged attack? Then yes, good, yeah.
Yeah, so 14.
14 does still hit.
Oh, nice. That's gonna make 8 points of fire damage.
Which kills it. Which one were you attacking?
The one on the right?
Cool. It dies.
Nice.
X for dead.
And that is all I do.
Okay, then Arizona, you're up.
Okay. I drop the bow, and I'm going to poke this one. Sorry. I'm going to move my hunter's mark, this one,
Okay.
and then poke it with my rapier.
Okay. You still have your bow out.
I said
He
I dropped
dropped
it.
it.
I dropped it.
Cool. Okay, 16, yeah, hits it straight in the face while it's trying to peck
So
at your
that's
eyes.
12, 15. Sorry, 13.
Which you stick it straight through its eye and it goes down like a sack of sperm.
Interesting imagery.
Do you want to do anything else?
Now I'm done.
Alright, and then go Raven.
Okay, I put my bow away. That's my free action.
Alright.
And I draw my sword as my main action, I guess.
Real man gonna start punching with his gauntlets. Yeah, you're up!
I did think about doing that, but
I will throw I will drop my crossbow and throw my fire at this one, because then only I should be in the radius of the flames, and that doesn't bother me, so... 17.
Nice.
17 to hit her. Hit her.
Noise. And I do 9 points of damage.
Which kills it. Which one was it? Sorry.
This one, because I wanted the others to be safe.
Yeah, it is. Dead at the door now.
Wait, so you damage this one too, or what? Is it like a...
I'm not sure. Like, it says it's in a 5 feet radius. I don't know how that works with damage, though.
Yep, so it would be all of the creatures around.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
So,
I mean, they have to make a dex save, and
all of them, not just the other two.
yeah, just all of them. And if they fail, they take 5 damage. And they
Including the one in front of you.
Wait, let me check.
No, it's the ones in the area. Okay.
No, in the area, yeah.
What's your DC?
Wait. Oh God, where is it?
With your
It's
spells.
if you look at your spells, you should see it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. 14.
Okay, they both fail.
Nice.
So they take 1d6 fire damage. If you want to roll that.
Yeah. Each one takes a.
Uh-huh.
So. There you go.
Alright. Yeah, so those ones are now singed and burnt, and you see lots of horrific looking feathers on the floor.
Nice.
They're still trying to scratch at your eyes, but failing a bit more now. Leona, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll target one of the damaged ones. And I will throw another rock. Yeah. Wisdom save.
Wisdom. Failed.
Haha.
Which, again, throws the rock through the thing and it drops down in 2 pieces.
Can I give it the bird?
Can you
Flip
what?
it. You flip it the bird.
Oh, I see. Other than that, you want to do anything else?
Nope, that's me done.
Okay, which one? The bond's still flapping around. Attempt to try and bite in. Get some more of this nice, soft flesh.
I guess he's not talking about Graydon.
Those are some great attacks.
All of you managing to push and fight the birds out, not managing to get any flesh. At this point, they all tried to fly away from you all.
Do we get opportunity attacks then?
Yes.
We should.
What bit of damage does my rod of alertness do when I hit with it?
It'll be an improvised weapon, so 1d4 plus strength. I think we normally do on that.
Okay.
Sophia, if you want to take an attack of opportunity, now is the time.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. It's probably I'm probably not gonna be able to pick up the crossbow and fire, right?
It needs to be a melee attack.
Yeah, okay. Then can I just punch a bird?
You can. You certainly can try.
Wait, what would actually? I don't even have that option just for an automatic roll because I just never.
It would be your strength plus your efficiency.
Yeah. Okay, that wouldn't be much.
Or use a
I'll-
dagger. You have a dagger.
Oh yeah, true. I have one. Thank you. Then I
You're
will
welcome.
use that one. Ooh, nice.
Yay!
I think 19 hits, right?
Yes, it does.
And 2 points of damage.
Okay, so you kill this thing as it tries to fly away.
Nice.
Leona swipes out with a rod of sort of being alert.
I get it in. That's large enough.
And does a bit of damage to this thing as it tries to fly away. Blah blah. Verona, which one are you? Are you?
Yeah, I
Thing?
will do a dagger attack as well. Does that
Which
hit?
one are you attacking? It does hit.
The one below.
Okay. Killing it as it tries to fly away.
Nice.
Cuts its foot straight off. You hear it screw. Ah! Almost like a boy, but it's definitely still a hawk. And Greven, the man with the sword, who doesn't have it.
13.
13's a hitter.
Oh, good.
They're hawks, man. They ain't got no armor.
11.
Which one were you attacking?
This one in front of me here.
It did as you chop its little head off. Ah, it's dead. And the other two.
This one is still alive?
It is.
Well, since it's still in range, I will get a swipe on it.
Hadouken! Missing it
Oh well.
as it flies away. Woo. Verona, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll point my finger at the one that's the furthest away from us. And do another firebolt. Wait, that's not right. That's the damage.
Just fire.
Sorry. I'm just doing macros on the spot. So. And now I cannot see my... Yeah, okay, 12. Does that hit?
That does hit.
Oh, they're really squishy.
3 points
Yeah, okay.
damage. It's still, you sort of burn its tail feathers and singe its bum, but it's still flapping and flying away.
Come back.
I'm going to pick up my bow and shoot the farthest one first. And then if I get another chance, I will shoot another one. If that's okay with the turn order.
It's your
Shoot
turn.
twice.
Yeah.
And that's 12.
12 hits.
That's only 14 damage.
Only 14 damage, which kills it. Kills it good.
And as a bonus action, since I didn't use this one, I was shooting this one.
Alright. Okay, it's dead.
Yeah. And this one, I'm going to shoot produce flames, since it's still in range.
Cool.
And that's a miss.
As a bonus action?
It's a cantrip.
Cantrips
Right.
are actions.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the cantrips were a bonus.
No.
Nope. Okay.
There might be
Sorry,
some that are bonus, but I'm not sure there are.
Produce flame specifically is you need an action to summon the flame, and then you need another action to throw it.
Really? Alright. Okay, never mind that.
That's like a light spell, sort of.
It's a new thing, don't worry. Just next. Moving on.
Okay, Graven. Do you want to do anything?
No, I should just watch it fly off.
Yeah, do you want to do
Pick the
anything?
feathers out of my armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some fire. 14.
There's a forest there.
Who cares? And I
14
do
hits.
That's the spirit.
8 points of damage.
And you kill it, and you see this giant flaming ball of death heading towards the trees.
Lord.
Forest beyond.
Fjord just looks at it and says, whoops.
and then we'll call California Fire Brigade.
And she will pick up her crossbow.
Okay, at this point, you continue on your journey, dusting off your wounds, of those of which none of you have really sustained.
Are our wounds dusty?
They are dusty, covered in feathers.
Feathers and hawk blood. Nice.
Who is wounded? I have good berries if anyone wants some.
And the ash that came out of Arizona's hands as she mistakenly tried to cast Produce Flame.
Next time it will work. It will work next time.
So after a short while, you start heading north towards Ragmore's keep. Oh, I need you. I need you. I can't move you yet. I need to move you. I need you. Get rid of them. They're all dead.
There's a lot of them.
Can everybody see? You are on the map over here.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh, thank you so much for centering it.
Without even having to ask.
I know, right? I am amazing. Okay, so as you push out the trees, Fjör and Varna, you notice not a lot. It's quiet. In fact, you'll notice that quiet. But as you look around, Varna, you for the first time, actually potentially Fjör, you for the first time too. You see this sort of the broken up, old. What's the word I'm looking for? Keep. That's the word. You can see the walls are still quite high. There's a hole in the wall over here. Other than that, you don't see too much. The lights. There's no lights inside. It's quite dark. You do, however, just notice Fjör and Varona. You just notice a wisp of smoke plumes out the middle of the keep.
Fjör, have you noticed?
I see, yeah. Do you want to check it out, or...?
As my old mentor used to say, where there's smoke, there's fun.
He sounds like a great guy.
It was a lady, but yes.
Girl, yeah, sorry.
No worries, you couldn't know. So the smoke is coming from inside.
Correct.
And
You just saw a tiniest plume came out.
Do you people know this place?
I've been here before.
You have.
There was a dragon here last time I was here.
A dragon?
Yeah. Not a big one, but a big attitude.
That's very
We
interesting.
didn't get on all that well. I'd be careful if I were you going in here, just in case he's come back.
Well, then let's go.
I'm going to sneak ahead. Sneak ahead.
What are you doing?
Sneaking ahead. Not too sneaky.
Clang, 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 clang. Sup, motherfuckers? Or words to that effect. Who knows? Okay. So as you sneak forward, you see into the what looks like it was once a kitchen area, but is now long deserted and starting to get dusty. Horrible.
Did you want to go inside, by the way?
My plan was to just pass it by and go wherever the road leads. Well, I mean, for the direction, but since we're here, we can have a look around.
I mean, there is smoke, so... And there might be a dragon. That's very interesting.
I never ate a dragon.
I don't think dragons permanently ooze smoke.
They have to fart sometimes, you know.
By the reports of this fort, there is no longer a dragon. That's my understanding.
Oh, well, that's good.
Let's hope those reports are wrong. I'm very keen on seeing a dragon for the first time.
Can I draw my sword so that it casts light?
Voila!
Thank you very much.
How does it cast light?
Because orcs are nearby.
I mean, is
It casts light because somebody put... Was it Liana put something on it?
Hers produce flame.
so it's on fire.
It's It's non-damaging fire,
Okay.
but it can't be put out, so it works underwater too.
Cool sword, says Lornar.
Mhm.
Okay, so you clang through the kitchen, talking about Graven's nice lit up sword. You see the doors are open. You can see into the next room. Man, the dynamic lighting there on this map is wrecked.
Can I see any signs of activity, like recent activity here, or is it just tea?
Roll up perception check.
Voila.
I was here before, wasn't I? Right?
You
I was,
did.
I was already dead when I was here.
That's right, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, okay.
I think so. You came with Valorant.
Yeah, because I poked my head through a door at some point. I think.
Could we maybe switch to push to talk?
Arizona, should.
You're not very
alerting
stealthy.
Yeah, I will switch to push to talk. Just give me a sec.
That
Oh, that
corresponds to
probably
the
came
11 stealths very well, I
I
find.
just hope it's
Yeah,
not actually killing that
That's what I
child.
meant. I just realized that came out wrong. I did mean that in character.
So I did 17 on the perception.
Yeah, okay, so you can see, you do see that there hasn't been too much, what I'm looking for. Too much movement, but you do notice a few footprints in the sort of dust and the blood and the mud on the floor.
Are these your prints or not?
I haven't been here in a while, in a very long time.
Okay, so new prints. Good to know.
Can we tell what kind of prints they are?
Humanoid.
Are they
They're boot prints. Yeah,
boot prints or barefoot?
boot prints.
Do they look like leather boot prints, soft imprints, or do they look like heavily
They look-
armored boots?
They just look like kind of boots.
Boots.
Roll a investigation check as you stare down at these boot prints.
I would
Okay.
assist you with this since I'm already looking.
The more
at
you
them.
say boot prints, the more I understand boob prints.
Now I'm picturing it.
Ah,
So you would
So-
get advantage, Graven, if Graham's okay with this.
Oh,
since
okay.
Since I'm assisting. Okay with this, Graham?
yes.
Graham is
Yay!
tasting the.
Graven, not here. Here. These are not footprints. This is meat.
So they look like boot prints. They have the kind of rounded front and more of a squarish kind of rounded back. Probably about 9 inches or so in length. They sort of run from a direction from kind of here to here.
What's the girth?
Some amount of inches.
Wow.
Oh, that was not there before.
I'm sure it was.
The torches.
I think there were.
Is that a square that says corpse?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's probably player made.
I think I drew that last time. Yeah.
Graham has standards.
So those torches are probably not lit. Although
Okay.
it does currently look like that is the case. But you do see Graven as... No, you don't see Graven. Graven sees. In fact, Leanna, you can see this as well. There is a flicker of light coming from the central courtyard area.
Okay. I'll point that out to the others.
There is a bunch of corpses there. I don't know who's camped out there, but they don't mind charred corpses.
Can you see that from there? Oh yeah. So that,
No, that's from memory. That's from memory.
right.
Do we
Yeah,
have
when-
anybody stealthy? Could maybe sneak up and have a peek around this corner here.
Ish.
Because it's not me. I've got plate armor on.
Leanna gives Arizona the blessing of Jurgle to
Thank you.
sneak more stealthily.
And with that, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
That'll give me +10. And that's 28 stealth, finally.
Okay. Yep.
Guidance does not give you advantage, it gives you a d4. Just FYI.
Oh, okay.
But it's still 21 plus a d4, so. Here you go.
23. Still a lot.
Okay. So you push up. What are you up to then? Now you are passing without trace.
Are we all?
It applies to everyone who is sneaking 30 feet from me. That's one thing. Second thing, I'm just going to have a look inside.
You should do a square around you with the token setting.
There's an aura as well.
Yeah,
Circle.
like this. But
Oh,
like a
I
square.
actually think we can't see that. I don't think other players can see that.
Did you not see mine?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
I
interesting.
can make that the case, but not for all of you. Arizona, what was the radius on your thing?
30 feet.
I guess it makes sense we don't all see it because sometimes I use that for,
Ah, there we go.
and we wouldn't
Nice.
necessarily know.
I mean, you would know how far 30 feet is, though.
Would
I
we?
guess.
Yes.
You would,
Seasoned
but
adventurer.
I'm not sure you would be. You would know the effect what I'm casted.
Okay,
are
so-
we all stealthing now, or
Arizona walks out the door,
I'm
and
not.
you can
Stealthily.
see there's a man sat in front of a fairly smallish campfire, and as you walk in the doorway, it says, "Hello."
never mind?
And
gonna-
When 23 stealth and he says hello.
I mean, you literally just walk directly in front of him and he's looking through the doorway. He says hello.
Don't worry, I rolled
Hello.
a nat one. I would have given us away.
Which is an 11.
Oh yeah.
Is anyone going to answer the menu?
Who are you?
My name's Broderick. Come on, come eat. At this point, I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Oh lord.
Cool.
Oh, no. I didn't click my token, but it's already a 1, so.
Can't get any worse. Oh my god, there's so many people on this jugger. That looks about right. Is everybody's initiative right?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Unfortunately.
Oh, babes. Shit. I was totally prepared for this. Him, I need one of them.
Are these things alive?
No, they are like just dead animals.
Okay.
Cooking on the fire, maybe?
Okay. Good.
Oh lord.
Perfect. Okay, so as you walk out, facing whatever I said his name was, Broderick, you don't immediately recognize the two men, or notice the men hiding on either side of the door in wait for you. As you walk through, they pounce.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yes, I know. I'm getting there. That's why I've paused.
Okay.
I'm just working out the best thing to do for effect. Okay.
You're not adding your +5 to your initiative, then, are you?
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
Just roll terrible.
Mm.
Okay. So Graven, obviously always alert, but they still, you don't notice until they jump forward too. These fellas, they jump forward. First one grabs Leanna, or attempts to grab onto Leanna. So I'd like you to roll a grapple check, please, Leanna. Either athletics or acrobatics.
oh no, you do not. Oh, I guess he does.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
What? You told me to roll athletics.
No, I said Arizona.
Oh, I understood Leanna. Sorry.
You are Leanna, not
I also
Arizona.
heard Leanna,
You
actually.
just said Leilana.
Yeah, I heard Leanna.
Okay.
You
no,
did,
no.
you did say Leanna.
Yeah.
Okay,
You did.
fine. He grabs Leanna.
See, even when he's wrong, he wins.
And pulls you backwards the corridor into the other room. This point, Graven, the always alert master.
Mm.
See,
Alright.
you've seen this happen now.
Okay. I go, unhand her, you dog,
Jesus, who's breathing so loudly?
and leap across there.
Okay.
And I take a swing at this guy. First off.
Yep.
Or whatever that is. 18?
18. Yep, 18 is a hit.
So that's a 9.
Okay. Yep, so you slash into him and he's holding on to Leanna.
And I take another swing at him. And that's a 19. Now, did we decide I can break a grapple by shoving them? Was that it? What
yeah.
did we
Yes.
decide on that?
That's it, yep.
Alright, that's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to make that pushing attack.
Okay.
So that is 10 points of slashing damage, and he needs to make a DC 15 strength save.
Which he fails.
So I can
Nice.
push him back 15 feet. And then I'm going to use my action surge to take another action.
Okay.
Swing at this guy here.
Okay.
So that's hit number 1. That's for 9 slashing damage. And then I'll swing it again.
Okay. Yep. Both of those hit.
For another 9 slashing damage.
Okay, so you see Graven run in. He swipes twice at the larger thuggish gentleman. Not managing to take him out, but shoving him against the grate. You hear him hit back against the fence with a thud. And then, as he does so, he pulls out his big old mace. Graven doesn't care. He turns around, he slashes twice and just murders this thug, killing him. Not even giving him time to pull out his sword.
Awesome. How far did I move? I moved from what? From here to here?
Yeah. So 1, 2,
So I got
3, 4,
another 10.
20 feet, yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I'll stay there then.
Okay.
Alright, that's me done.
Alright. At which point, you see the other thugs run up from behind and attempt to grab onto Arizona.
Finally.
Oh, damn it.
And I'd like you to roll a grapple check for me, please. So either athletic or acrobatic. Oh yeah, he needs to roll 2. Failing to grab onto you. The other one attempts to do the same thing. I'd like you to roll again, please. This time, this dweeby fella grabs onto you. and pulls you behind his friend. Puts his scimitar to your throat and says, "Drop your weapons, fellas!" The other two run up.
I'm a woman, you asshole, and I'm going to kill you slowly.
The other two run up and in fact, flanking positions around Graven, seeing this man clad in his lovely mauve armor.
Move.
This fella
Slightly taupe.
attacks with his scimitar. Probably missing. And don't even know if he can hit you. Yeah, I think the only way he can hit you is rolling a crit.
Okay, I'm gonna make a riposte for that one.
Okay.
So that is 17.
17's a hitter.
Okay, he takes 12 slashing damage. for the
Okay.
riposte.
And he dies. You just like as he swipes you with his scimitar, you grab it, yank it out of his hand with your gun, just plunge your sword back into place, and see him drop floor, dead as a doorknob. And then Arizona with said scimitar to your. What do you do?
It's to push the dock.
No, not anymore. I'm just reading. So I'm grappled.
Correct.
Am I considered restrained? Yes.
No, you are just grappled.
So I can swing at him, right? Yes.
Correct. Yep.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm going to Hunter's Mark him.
Is what?
Huh?
Did I get skipped?
No. You have initiative of 1. You go last.
That was a surprise round, so this is our first round starting.
That was all the surprise? Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because they all were waiting for you.
Fair enough.
Okay. So I'm going to Hunter's Mark the one who is grappling me. That's this
Okay.
one.
This guy. Yep.
Yep. And I'm going to have a swing at him.
Solid plan.
Oh, that's 13 misses, right?
13. It's not a 13. It's a 12, I think, because you're grappled to the.
That's disadvantages. Okay.
But it still hits.
Really? So that's 13, 19 damage.
He dead.
I told him I'm gonna kill him. Why he didn't listen? Why he didn't listen? And I'm saying that I see. Why you didn't listen? I told you! I told you!
But you said slowly.
Really? Come on! Okay, that's me done.
I'm scared, so you know I have an inspiration point. And then yeah, you're up.
I don't even see what's going on at this point. Or somehow
You just heard
gotta go
Arizona
to
screaming, like
Alright, there's
shouting down
people.
at this dead bandit on the floor.
Okay, I see this and just shrug and take out my crossbow and shoot at this one.
All right,
16.
that's a hitter.
Nice. And it does 5 points of damage.
Okay. As he gets hit with the crossbow bolt. You bitch!
Wow, uncalled for.
You go on the list.
What do you mean I called for it? You shot him with the crossbow.
That doesn't mean that I'm a bitch.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, then Grahaven.
Watch everyone die now.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at this guy here.
Solid plan.
For 20.
That's a hitter.
For 9.
Okay, yep,
He's still standing.
he is.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll swing at him again. 16. So that's another 13 slashing damage for him.
Which takes a large chunk off, but he's still just about standing.
Alright, I'm going to smash into him with my shield then. Knock him
Okay.
prone. So he needs to beat this. 13.
Reach out and touch face. You smash him. Smash
Okay.
him real good.
Knock him on his ass.
Bam.
And that's me
Oh
done.
god, no.
Okay. At which point he stands up. And looking fairly gruff. Disengages from you. And makes his way over
He's got
towards.
half move, right?
That's right. Yes. Makes his way away. He had to stand up, and that's a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And shouts something encouraging to his friend, who's currently still standing. Although you're not too sure he's that encouraged, he seems a bit scared. Verona.
Vorna sees this one shouting encouragements. Looks at him. Somebody's breathing very heavily. And twirls, picks a diamond out of his pocket, twirls it really, really quickly, and an orb of energy comes out of it, hurling hopefully in the right direction. Does that hit?
It does hit.
That's going to be fire damage.
Does that hit? Here's a really good question. Definitely feel like Theo stood right in the way. Let me just read the chromatic orb.
It's not a straight line thing, it's just...
I think so, probably. Yeah, you just cast it at him. Cool. 13 points, which sort of a blip. What color is it?
It's a fire.
Fire, which kind of like just melts his face into his armor, and you see his armor sort of stays where it is briefly, but all his skin and stuff melts inside of it, and you hear him scream out as he dies.
Vormar has a very small corner smile which quickly disappears.
I heard he has a small smile. What else you got to?
Yeah.
Anything else? Blue?
No, I'm done.
Okay. In which case, this fella, again, tries to grapple Leanna.
Arizona.
Arizona.
That's the one. That's the one.
See?
I definitely said Leanna that time, though.
He's got really long arms.
Failing
Mr.
miserably
Tickle.
in his attempt to. He kind of looks around and tries to run away. Would you like to have an attack of opportunity, Arizona?
Of course.
That's a hitter.
So that's 8.
8
On-
points. All
Actually,
right.
no. 10 for plus Colossal Slayer, that's 10.
Well, have you marked him with anything yet? What's Colossal Slayer?
That's the one for the wounded.
Ah, yes, he is wounded.
I have not counter-smirked him because that's a bonus action, and
Okay,
since
so
it's an action, I can do it.
You stab him in the back as he runs away. Or attempts to run away. But only gets so far. Until Leanna, seeing him fleeing.
Are you sure?
I was hoping to catch above the door in his face when he runs through it, but he didn't move that far. I choose one of these rocks and I catapult them in his face. And it makes the deck save. I don't have the spell to click on because it's so much.
What's your DC?
And that's a good question.
At the top of your spells section.
Spells. 14. Shit. Okay. I guess that misses.
Okay, so as he's running towards the door, he hears this rock fly, but then ducks quickly as you see the rock smash against the wall. But he's still running. Arizona.
I run after him. So here, move Hunter's Mark at him, and swipe. That's
Swiper. No, it's swiping.
So that's 25 to hit, 21 damage.
That's some very nice macro calculations there, by the way.
Thanks, Al.
How much damage was that, sorry?
21.
21, which doesn't quite manage to kill him, although he is now quite wounded.
Oh bugger. He won't run. Anyway, me done.
Okay, and then figure, it's your turn.
Beautiful, really.
Figure.
I'm gonna go over to here and shoot again, because last time that worked pretty well. And this time it doesn't.
Crossbow does not hit, I'm afraid. You see your bow, it goes straight over his head again. He's still ducking and dipping and diving. You kind of fire as Arizona plunges a rapier into him. Just managed to miss. But it's okay, because Graven comes running up from behind.
Right, I can just reach him, I think. Would you say that was...
5 squares? Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, just count the squares, it's easier.
Oh, okay. Alright, I go leaping over here. Bring my sword down on that guy.
He leaps over the fire like a Billy Elliot of armored adventurers
Oh, that didn't go so well.
and smashes Arizona in the back.
Another Cupid.
3 points of damage,
Alright.
which makes him miss his first hit with his sword. He's not quite the Billy Elliot, yeah. But
I'll get another swing at him though.
this time, more focused. Brings his sword down
For another 8 slashing damage.
and slashes his face in 2.
Dead.
He is dead.
Oops.
And then Arizona falls over.
Do I? Why?
Sounded like it, I don't know. It sounded like he fell off a chair or something.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm still alive.
No, no, no.
I'm alive!
And that's it, they're all dead.
Do they have anything interesting on them? Cash, money, coins, necklaces,
same.
rings, jewelry, the usual.
They do. As it happens. They have between them an assortment of things. General hunting gear. They have a few sort of gold bags between them. Nothing massive, but each of them has, on average, 16 gold pieces on.
That's
See,
per person, or?
Per person, yeah.
Since it's 5 of us, 16 each.
16 GP times 5.
Yeah, so we just each take 16. Do you want me to do the tallying at the end as I usually do, or?
How many of us are there?
Please.
So you also find a couple of kind of general adventuring type gear. They've got tents. There's a few bedrolls kicking around. Apart from that, they don't have a huge amount more. Although one of them, this one, who seemed to be at least trying to be the most in control, has with him a kind of a scrawny, disheveled piece of paper.
Okay.
His name
I
is
take
Broderick.
I take it up and I read it,
And you did.
and I died. Reading kills you, kids. Don't read.
So on the piece of paper, scrawled in terrible handwriting, as if somebody's not used to writing things down. You see, it's kind of a command set. It says words such as "blue beacon." Find out what's going on. You make out words such to that effect.
Okay. I bug it. I obviously read it out loud, bug it, and okay. What's next?
Is there anything else of interest? So basically, it's just the gist of it is that they came to investigate the Blue Beacon.
Was it signed by anybody?
It was not.
So we don't know who the order was from.
You do not.
No logos, no crests, insignia.
No, in fact, they are surprisingly plain clothes.
Yeah.
They have no insignia on them. They seem to be. They seem to certainly have been acting as a troop, but now they are dead. They do not provide any more information.
All right.
Don't they know? Leanna takes out her captain's sword and chops off the leader's head.
Okay. Is this going somewhere else, or?
You'll talk sooner or later.
Wait, which
she's-
one was the one who called me a bitch? This one, right?
It was that one, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
this one. That was this one. He's dead.
I don't care.
Warner whispers to Fiore's ear, "You want to burn him?"
Ooh, yes.
Does this guy have a name, or
His
is
name
it
was
just
Broderick.
bandit captain?
Broderick. The leader was Broderick.
No, Broderick was the guy by the fire, one of the weaker ones.
Was he?
You didn't get attacked, did you? You didn't get hurt.
Who, me?
Arizona.
I got hit by Graven by when he
Oh
missed.
yes, you did. Could I get you to
Yeah.
roll a concentration check for me?
Where is that? That's Constitution.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, your pass without trace failed you.
Oh, that's fair.
Right, get rid of that aura.
I'm doing it, mate. I'm doing it.
Warner helped Fiore with the bonfire.
So can we hear anything else now that they're all dead?
Yes. As you intensely listen round, you can hear the crackling of the fire in the middle of the corridor.
Any other sounds?
Roll a perception check.
I've got
You hear
passive.
no other sounds. The rest of the keep is quiet and still.
Shall we keep looking?
I'm going to sneakily move here and kind of peek through the door. This door.
Oh, okay.
Just before he does that, can I see if there's more activity or footsteps and things like that in one direction of the lair? Basically where the bandits were going more.
Oh, on the floor?
Yeah, because they've been here for a little while. They might have been sleeping in one of the areas. I could see more steps going that direction.
Yep, roll out. Well, you can see they're kind of around the courtyard.
I didn't get that, sorry.
You can see that their kind of bedrolls and whatnot are scattered around the courtyard.
So they're not a specific location then.
You would get the distinct impression that they've kind of made camp and were camping in this courtyard area.
Okay.
I think that answers your question. But roll an investigation check to see if they went anywhere else.
Okay.
Arizona, as you push through round the fence, you see shit. Lots and lots.
Ew.
You see a muddy, disgusting, filled pen. Although it seems empty.
Okay, nothing interesting then.
Varona, you don't see any more particularly leading in any direction.
Thank you. Can we remove the
Leona.
current order?
Sorry.
Yeah, you first, Leon.
I'd like to search the mud, having found a bag of gems or something here last time.
Okay. So Leona wallows in splashing around. Roll an investigation check for me, then, please.
Alright, with guidance.
Yes, please. And could I get you all to roll a dexterity?
Did you say everyone?
Yes, please.
That's a 14.
Okay. So you splash around in the mud and don't find anything particularly of interest.
Okay.
Nice.
So dexterous. Nicey buckets. So, what you doing?
Is there anything else to see here for those who've been around?
There's a few more chambers to the east, but I
There's
suspect
quite a
they
f-
probably not changed
There's
last time we were here.
a lot of weird stuff going on. There's a basement, which we barely survived last time, and then there's a magic room of some sort.
What was in the
Can't
magic
remember any of
room?
that.
A cloak of something, but that was before Varen and I came here. A past adventurer, a Flamescar, had retrieved that cloak. But it's a very strange room. It's tried to hide itself from me. Probably because I'm dead.
Well,
I got the feeling, I'm not sure if I'm remembering this correctly, but I got the feeling that it might have a connection to another plane.
Interesting.
oh. We can have a quick look around and we can just go, further east, northeast.
Oh right, that was the
That was the plan, yeah.
yeah.
That was distraction.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
I don't know
we?
if we're going to find anything different here, are we?
I highly doubt it, honestly.
More different than
We
last
could
time.
quickly check the dragon's lair. It's only down the corridor.
Yeah.
Lead the way.
All right.
Okay, so you walk through the quiet. The only footsteps and noises you hear are yourselves discussing, talking, wandering around. And not too long, you make your way to once was Ragmor's bedroom. Again, you see the door open and empty. As you walk into the main closet, you see that the lights are now distinguished. The gold is now gone, and so is Ragmor and his little teddy bear.
No, it's not there.
It's not. It's gone.
Okay.
Leona quickly goes down south. Is there anything here? Oh, Fiore's there.
Leon, you see a brick wall, and Fior disappears through it.
Damn
Fio,
this
you see-
room!
So yeah, you see a door that obviously you opened and walked through.
Yeah.
And inside, can you move through that?
Yeah, sure. There you go.
You see on the floor there is. Oh god. Actual text because you haven't been hit. La 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 la.
Thank you. I see la la la.
I see things of green, red roses too. Um 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 You see. So as you walk through, you see that there's cracked blue and white mosaic tiles that cover the floor in this small room. A large circle is inscribed into the floor among the tiles, inlaid with glittering silver. A faintly glowing 7-pointed star is etched within the circle. You notice that Leanna has no idea that this room exists and wonders where you will go the moment you...
Do I wonder where they all go?
Well, I mean, yes, you do. You just... It's almost as if this room doesn't exist to you.
What happens if I go
Guys?
outside and oh wait, I can't grab Ileana by the hand. Fuck.
You can grab her by her arm.
Yeah.
I need to have her permission.
Leanna, let's talk about consent. Do you consent?
You said there were some things written?
Yeah, I would like to try to read it.
Inside everything.
It sounded like you said there were some things inscribed or with some runes?
No,
that
so you
was-
see
that was the
it-
star.
You
I
see
think.
in the middle of the floor there is there is an ancient face staring back up at you,
Okay.
as if it's been placed in the inset.
Do I
Just waiting for it.
sense any magic coming off of it?
Roll an Arcana check.
Gladly.
May I assist you? No, you don't need to.
Yes, there is a lot of magic, although it's now withering and dying away. The magic, most of the magic that you detect is coming from the door that you walked through. You're getting a distinct feel of kind of abjuration, kind of magic that's obviously shielding this room from something. And the fact that Leanna can't get in probably means it's from death, from evil, things like that.
Did you say there was a face in the middle here?
Yeah,
Correct.
I only heard that.
Yeah.
Graven, you recognise the face immediately
Ah.
because you found half of this face on your last trip here. You found this face somewhere that wasn't in the... Yeah.
Yeah, we found two halves and put it together, didn't we?
Ah, yes. Did you put it together? Where did you put it? I think you just took it back to town.
Did we?
Yes.
I think
No.
so, yeah.
Yes, you did. You found both parts. In fact, you found this whole thing, but you didn't put it here.
So
And
maybe
right now, with you lot standing in this room, you have no idea who did put it here.
There's no mention of a face on the vault, by the way.
That's because the face is here. Why would it be in the vault?
So, so this face here is the two halves we found, is it?
Yes, it is.
And it's been placed here
Correct.
in an indentation. Is that what we're saying?
Correct.
Did something happen when you guys did
Uh,
this?
and what's the incantation around it? If I can read it.
No, there's no incantation. Jesus, what? In this room, that's thrown me off completely. It's just all you can see is the kind of the star and the so the room itself looks nice, looks beautiful, and the face is now just resting in this indent.
So, does anybody remember who put the face here?
You should.
None
I
of you
don't.
in this room currently remember, because
I-
I mean, unless you do remember, but
I don't remember. No. Would I have a chance at remembering? I can't even remember.
This is. I mean, it's up
Myself.
to you. If you'd remember, you'd remember. But none of you were on the adventure in which it happened.
Somebody should scream very loudly, "This is so much fun," or something like this.
Oh my god, Leanna, I can't imagine missing this.
Meanwhile, Leanna, completely left alone by her asshole friends, wanders to the basement to check if anything is there.
Maybe. Okay, so as you go into the basement, gaze into the room that you saw before, full of hundreds of skulls gazing coldly back at you. You see the dead. You see the dead bandits and the. Oh, I can move you actually. Whee! Blah blah blah. Basically everything you saw before, but you no longer see the face of a snarling beast. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. The room is quiet, deathly still.
With her new shiny rod, Leanna detects magic and evil on everything.
Okay.
Everything.
You detect nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. The room is as empty arcanically as it is in raw.
She pokes some skull's eyes with 2 fingers, gives the bandits a kick, and heads back up.
They're kind of a bit squishy now, and as you kick one of them, they're kind of like half, like kind of just start drooling everywhere in the floor, and the smell is pretty bad.
Yeah, I head back up.
Okay. You don't need to breathe.
Can we take the face out of it? Like, can we lift
Sure.
the whole thing up?
Sure.
Cool.
Take some steps back. Will you do that?
Then I'm
In
just
fact,
doing that.
I think the face is in your hand. Could be.
Why is the face in my hand?
In your hand? In your hand out? Let me just check.
Oh.
Goblin. Gobble. Yeah, under Goblin Cavern, you should all see the face, which looks somewhat like this.
Ooh.
Ah.
Those are the 2 halves of the face.
Yeah. Okay, if I take them out, does anything happen?
No.
Cool, then I just put them back.
Okay.
Does it resemble any deity, god, whatever, things like that, creepy things like that?
No, it doesn't really.
Why don't
Just
we
looks
ask,
Then I just leave it be.
should we ask the one who can cast sending to ask whoever was here among your adventuring companions?
Ah!
Yeah.
Where are you?
There's a room down there.
Where? What? I was all alone.
For
Yeah.
the door.
Who do you think?
Where's Kieran gone?
So, Leanna, do you know who put this mask? Who put it in this room there? Who brought it here?
So out of character, I think Niall, but not Niall. Niall's earlier character.
3.
He took the robe. 3. That's right. He had the robe of whatever that could teleport him to the astral plane. That's all I know about this room, is that he took that robe.
Okay.
I don't know about faces.
I would really like to get my hand on this.
It's with a shadow face.
Yeah.
Probably.
And who else accompanied you?
Well, when I was here, I was with Baron, and we went in there. I actually managed to get in there. Well, I don't know where exactly, but wherever you've just been.
I just want to know who was here when that face key was put on the mask. Just so we know what happened, if anything. Maybe it was just
don't know,
the
it
mental
might
that
have-
came out, and that was it. So there's nothing else to do, or maybe nothing happens.
It might have been
because-
us. I'm not.
I can't remember.
I
No,
certainly
Graham.
don't know about a face.
I vaguely remember finding 2 bits of a face, but I can't remember putting it on the.
I
Thing.
think you didn't find that you didn't go in this room, Graven. When you came to
Ah.
us. You were too busy hightailing it because Ragmore was pissed.
That'd be why.
All right. Well, I guess you need to ask some questions back at Flamescar.
Oh well, shall we move on?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, then I think we shall leave this place and carry on
Okay.
direction.
Right now, before fall. I need to go to the little boys' room, so I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be back in a minute.
I will follow suit.
Fear, come on.
What? It's
We're
so nice in
leaving.
this room.
I know, but we're leaving.
Okay.
It's very clicky. It's so clicky. Fresh air. That's so much better than I did.
Who's eating their microphone?
I don't know, but I'm regretting that I didn't make myself a gin tonic. The ice cubes would be nice right now.
Yes, you might just have enough time to quickly nip in and out.
Yeah, Graham's very quickly.
Graham is quick, and
Yeah, he never
making a
wash
gin
hands.
tonic is not.
Graham's
Oh, that's
quick.
fair.
He's quick because he never washes hands.
No.
Just remember that next time you shake his hand.
Sup, Bellens?
Hello.
Did you wash your hands?
Nope. And I pissed all over them.
Good.
Nice.
Now I'm going to use all your dice. And put my hands all over all of your dice. Just like this. Oh, dice. Oh, yeah. Oh.
As long as they will be rolling on only max numbers, I can live with it.
Hello, I'm back.
Fuck off.
Yeah, she is.
He's gone.
You should have heard the shit talk that I was giving back. Terrible. Alright, so you guys, you're going to head off more north, east, west direction. Find out which way is the best way.
Yes, to the right, so east.
I know, you're heading north, west, east. You told me. I remembered. Up here.
Northwest east.
Northwest east. As you wander around in circles for a while, heading more towards the ultimate direction, you see. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna do it. You see. This is funny. Let's just move on to it. As you're gaily walking along, you find a path in which you start to follow, leading in the direction that you are attempting to wander in.
All right.
Let me tell you how far you've been. Okay, so you have been walking from Ragmore's Lair. You head about half a day further. I mean, you probably made camp at Ragmar's lair and then got up the next morning. So let's
good
have
to
a
know.
long rest.
Okay.
Quite a long way.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you say we went half day east of.
So from Ragmar's lair, you've now gone half a day north.
Okay,
All right.
so we're basically at the beginning of I-7.
Yeah, distance side.
Okay.
As you're gaily skipping along this path, newfound path, it's kind of it's still buried deep in the woods. You're still heading slowly up the hill. Or would you be heading downhill by now? Good enough. No, you're currently going uphill. Still, because it's uphill from Merlin's Tower to Ragmore. For those of you who are unaware of this fact, from Ragmore's lair to where you're going is still uphill, slowly wandering your way. As you see, Arizana trips over a hidden rock. And as she is tumbling towards the floor, before she hits the floor,
That's how she falls.
a large set of vines wrap themselves around her and pull her back to her feet. As a large ant has stopped her from hitting the floor and says, "My, that would have been a nasty fall." And that's this fella over there. Wow, it's not-
Fireball.
Oh boy.
A new friend.
Question.
And you.
Was that our dexterity saving throw?
It was, yeah.
Very nice.
That's fair. That's fair.
And
Oh
as
yeah,
Leona
that
floats,
would
you
be
can't prevent.
nasty. Thank you, kind person.
Who's asking you?
My name is Taint Pete, not person.
You-
And who are you?
Can you lower your mic sensitivity, please? Or higher it,
You
sorry. You
cut
keep
out
cutting
quite
off.
a bit there, yeah.
And since you're
My
making
mic.
long words, yes.
Am I? Oh,
What is his name? Can you write it down?
my name is Taint Peach.
Change.
Tamed Peach.
Taint Peach.
Can I?
Tamed Peach.
Can we call you Taint for short? I'm bad with long names.
Vormar just shakes his head.
And who are you?
We're travelers.
Huh?
We're travelers. We travel here, there, and here, and from here to there, and
And where are you traveling today?
east-ish, northeast-ish, that way.
Ah. Good.
Do you know what we may find there?
I do.
Would you like to tell us?
Quickly?
Do you think we should stick to this path?
He turns and looks at Fiora and says, "My, what dangerous hair you have."
Do you want to see up close?
I do not. And you see like a big branch of like root comes out of the floor and just kind of like gently pushes you back. You can't really
He's so
stop it. It
cute.
just gently pushes you away from it. I have seen death. What do you call these human places?
Graveyards?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. And what else have you seen there?
I haven't moved in quite a while. I have
That's fair.
been practicing.
Maybe. Okay.
Is it just a graveyard, or is it a settlement? Are there people?
I haven't seen people in a long time.
Really? But you're by a road.
Yes, quite a conundrum. I have learnt the word conundrum recently. Do you know what it means?
Of course. Where did you learn the
Do
word?
you know how to say it in Sylvian? Because I do.
It's pronounced Sylvan. And no.
I can. And I say conundrum in Sylvan.
Oh.
Would you like some water?
I am feeling a little parched. It's coming to that time of year where I start to molt. And it gets a bit crunchy.
Leanna pours her water skin on the ground.
Every time you try and step closer, Fury, just sort of you get pushed back by this branch. You are an inquisitive bunch. It's not often people stay to talk to me.
Well, we don't see talking trees very often.
Especially some kind ones. And I say that in Sylvan.
Ah, you're... He responds, but it's really broken Sylvan. He sort of tries to say that your Sylvan is very good too, thinking that he's speaking very well. I'm not quite sure I've got the hang of these yet. Please don't come too close. I don't want to burn.
So flammable. Is there anything you need, or you're happy where you are? Do you have friends around?
I had friends, yes. A curious bunch. Not interested in...
Dot dot dot.
many things.
Did you see
They were... odd.
What do you mean by odd?
odd?
Odd.
Can't tell if he's pausing or it stopped.
Is he thinking?
So,
Oh,
what,
he fell asleep.
what do you do around here, Mr. Taint?
I try to teach myself by listening to travelers.
Did you see see travelers recently passing by. Besides us, of course.
Yes.
Did they went in the direction we came from?
Very recent, yes.
5 of them with axes and swords.
Nobody has used an axe near me.
That's very fortunate.
Oh.
Can you tell us more about the travelers you've encountered recently?
Yes. Small fellows.
Smaller than us?
There was... Yes, smaller than all of you. Some of them. And some of them... Not so small.
What did they talk about?
They spoke about breakfast.
Breakfast. Okay.
Was it first breakfast or second breakfast?
I believe some of them were under the impression that it should be the second one. But they were only passing. Seemed in quite a hurry.
Could you say why?
Although you all seem in quite a hurry.
Well, right now we aren't. We're just sort of taking a stroll to see what's that way.
Well, and then he says, seal. Which, for those of you that speak Sylvan, would know is fun. And the tree, you kind of see the knots in the tree. They kind of turn into a small smile, like a wry smile.
Vornar looks, having listened a lot, looks intently at the end and says, "Do you know what is ahead? This way." And I point north, up the road.
Wasn't it the graveyard?
He said graveyard?
I think he said graveyard, yeah.
Oh, that was totally when I was cutting off. Okay, then.
No, Graveyard was where we're going.
Okay.
That's how I understood it.
Okay, then instead I would have asked, is there anything dangerous or people in that graveyard? But slowly.
Danger comes and goes. I haven't found anything I couldn't handle yet. Although many beasts around here make for light snacks.
You're not a vegetarian?
Huh. No. A common misconception.
I guess for a tree, being vegetarian is like murder.
Oh yeah. Well, no, he would just eat sunlight and water.
The sunlight sure helps, but it doesn't put that spring. And you see the knots kind of turn into a smile again in your step, as if he's making a season-based pun.
Do you know the region well? Does it look like he can walk, actually?
I mean, roll a nature check.
Oh boy.
So you've heard a little about these tree ants. You would know that they do move around, although much slower in pace than the normal inhabitants of the Forgotten Realms. They amble slowly, even when things are important. And he certainly seems to have no problem keeping fear away from him with his roots and his vines.
Why though? Just want to be friends.
He likes you too much. He doesn't want to hurt you.
Aww.
So yeah, I asked him if he knew the region well.
I don't really pay too much attention, but I know a little.
Do you want to show us around?
I think your pace might be a bit quick for me.
I don't mind waiting. I don't know about my companions though.
I'm fine.
How fast do you move?
What's your speed?
5 feet per minute.
Speed. And it's like he doesn't quite understand that word.
No, I didn't
How
really
many-
say that.
How many feet? And she points at her foot. Do you move per minute?
I move at an appropriate speed
At
for
what?
my size. And as he sort of says that, you can see it kind of like starts to move out of the ground, and this entire tree starts to just sort of slowly pull itself out of the ground. And over the next minute or so, it kind of lumbers forward.
I think it's less how fast he can walk, but more how much in a hurry he is.
I can put some fire under his ass, make him move faster.
As you talk about fire, you just see this branch slams down next to you.
Jesus.
It's like a big branch. And you said, "No fire."
Maybe take us a few steps back. Let's not make this friend uncomfortable. Do you want to tag along? Are you guys okay with if he joins us? If he wants, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Does he look hungry?
He just had water.
Up one wineskin of water.
I could eat.
I don't have any meat on me. Just saying.
I have rations. What do you like to eat? Hello?
I like a tasty snack. Littler things often crunch down a bit easier.
It's quite big though. I don't know how many rations you would eat in one go. Well, how about we go for a walk, and if we see some food, then we're gonna help you get it. And maybe you can show us around.
Maybe I don't really want to move quite yet.
Do you want me to roll persuasion?
I mean, you could try to persuade him by
Yes.
saying persuadey things.
That's what I want. Yes. Like we can, you can show us around the region, and we could teach you new words. Our friend here speaks Sylvan.
Ah, words. Yes.
I speak Elvish.
Ah, so do I. He says in Elvish. That's much better Elvish. It's better than his Sylvian, which is shit.
Wonderful, I answer in Elvish. I also speak Draconic and Undercommon, if that's something you're interested in.
But why move when we could stay here?
Moving allows us to see and learn new things, like words.
Well, these words are with you, so you could stay here with me.
I think just let him stay.
Well, we have
He's-
to get.
he's-
Yeah, go ahead.
He's a bit slow anyway. It would take much longer reaching the graveyard.
Well, we're in a rush, I suppose, but I mean, if you guys prefer going faster, yeah.
If
Sorry, what?
if our friend prefers to stay, I see no reason why he cannot stay.
Of course.
We will say hello on our way back.
You leaving so soon, but you've only just arrived.
It's all right. We'll have a chat later on. I'll message you at some point.
Vornar leans towards Arzana and says, just teach the tree a few words in Sylvan. 2-3 words.
I don't know, Sylvan. But...
No, Arzana, I said Arzana.
Sorry.
I'm saying
Our names are too similar.
I'm starting to wonder if Graham was right all along.
I just hear the Anna part.
Yeah.
Fine. What words would you like to learn in Sylvan?
What
him how to
are
swear.
your favorite words?
Sylvan swear words.
Teaching to say roots.
Go on.
I teach him booze in Sylvan, vodka, beer, rum, mead.
I see. And what do you do with this booze?
You drink it. It's kind of like water, but it makes you feel warm inside.
And what do you make this rum from?
Plants, usually.
I see.
Oh.
Could you make some from me?
Now that is an experiment I'm interested in.
That's not impossible. But
Say-
we could certainly try, but it's a long process.
I have here a very fine wine, aged and magical. It's from the Stone Circle dungeons, and it's essentially a potion of heroism. Would you like to try this wine? It's quite valuable, so perhaps we could make a trade of some kind. Do you have anything of value?
People often store things in my bark, but I do not own your trinkets and possessions. Is there anything else I can offer you?
Want some juicy sap?
A small favor in the future. A small favor. Does that sound acceptable? I'm sure.
It is a deal.
Good. I'm sure the wisdom of your kind can come in handy at some point. And she takes out the potion of heroism, or very fine wine, and she, well, before she pours it on the roots, she asks him, "Do you want me to pour it out, or how do you wish to consume this?"
It does seem to have a mouth since it's smiled.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. I didn't wanna.
Dry here. And a hole sort of appears in its trunk.
Yeah, and I empty the bottle into it.
That was an expensive portion.
Yeah, it's 10 temporary hit points, but it wouldn't revive anyone if you gave it to them, so it's not like amazing.
Delicious. And is this your rum?
That was wine.
I see. It is good.
If you have a taste for the magical, I have here a potion which has random effects. It's one of Dobson's old potions.
The last one created a lot of trees.
It certainly might be a new experience for you, but I warn you, you might.
Turn tree into a forest.
Huh?
Turn tree into a forest.
No, it may cause you to grow hair or start glowing or become sticky for an hour or something.
Is this something you drink often?
On occasion, we like to. That's our way of having fun.
I see.
Roll a persuasion check on that one.
All right. Oh Lord. Even with advantage, not.
It looks odd.
More for me. And she drinks it.
Oh, Move out the way.
Roll a d100 then, please. You said this was a dumb potion.
It's a sludgy brown absence potion from way back.
From the original batch.
Yeah.
I thought he had traded them all with the new ones.
I didn't exchange this one, no.
Okay.
I mean, it's in my inventory, so.
I think I still have an old one.
Just don't roll an 8. That's all.
I don't know,
Oh.
6.
Yeah.
Well, that's awkward.
Does it kill me?
No, I just tempted to get you to roll again because this one would have no effect on you.
Alright.
The potion, Leanna suddenly becomes very hot and sweaty, but not in a kind of hot and sweaty fashion, in a kind of lurid, kinky kind of way.
Okay.
And suddenly becomes very turned on. This effect is going to last for the next 4 hours.
Yeesh.
Oh shit!
The potion was this. That's physically impossible. We're going with this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good compromise.
The lady version.
Oof.
You look different.
Excuse me. Diana flies off.
4 hours later.
30 minutes later.
That's what I know.
4 hours. Doesn't
4
matter.
hours later.
Maybe, Leanna, you should stay with this peach tree, and discuss for 4 hours teaching languages.
Or his branches.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Let's keep it safe for work, people.
Who's at work?
That is a meme, actually.
That's been at best. I'm slowly dying.
And a absent
Remember-
potion did you drink? You
Uh,
okay? You alright?
Yeah, I think so. I just can't speak.
Okay, we'll do the talking.
Just remember, anything potentially sexual in 2DF is done like it's done in like old 70s films where it just goes bam 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 bam, and somebody comes to the door, and then this like the next morning, and a cockerel goes up or something. I don't know.
Disco lights go on. Ding,
You
ding,
see like
ding, ding.
cars honking and stuff, you know, but you don't see anything.
Ding 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 ding. Ooh yeah.
There you go.
Oh god. What apart from completely derailing everything, what are you guys up to? What's going on?
Alright, let's say goodbye to what's his name? To Tame Peach. Tame Peach, we have to get going, so unless you want to join us, we'll see you on our way back.
Could you write his name?
Tamed Peach.
That's what I have down so far.
That's what I have.
Tamed,
Tame Peach.
tamed peach.
Yeah. He tamed a peach, he did.
What was his name? His name was something. It was. Oh,
Tame Peach.
that really went down the wrong hole. It was Tame Peach. Oh,
So Leanna
it
She
was.
said.
God's sake. I think it might have been. No, it's definitely funnier than that. What was it? Where's it gone? Something. I'll find out. I can't find it. I can't remember where I found it, where I wrote it.
Fair enough. Leanna shakes one of his roots and says, I'll be in touch.
Have a good day.
Not sure that's how she said it, Tom.
She does the call me thing with the hand.
I'll call you. Alright, shall we?
Yep.
Yeah, we shall.
Leanna, ahead of us, please.
Jeez.
Taint Peach.
Yeah, I was right. He is called King.
He's got a funny accent, that's for sure. Oh no, there's a crossing path. Hey, Leanna, can you go ask Taint Peach which way we're supposed to go?
Yeah, will do. You guys go ahead.
And 4 hours later.
Okay, so you take the right hand path.
Okay.
Take the right hand path and head. Sorry. You can take your pick. The Taint Peach just told you it was in that direction. So you see that on each path. In fact, I think I even have this written down somewhere. Yes, you see that the path on the left starts to rise uphill, and it seems that the path on the right runs kind of. You can see that it's kind of running around that hill on the low ground. Which way do you go?
The right is right.
Uphill.
Yeah. Okay. Or that.
Let's go uphill. Yeah.
Well, we'll have a better view from above. I suppose we could even see
True.
what's at the bottom.
That's the point.
Okay, so you take the left path and head up through the trees, following the path, which gets narrower and narrower, and eventually turns into trees. But you follow Arizona, who is assuredly walking in a straightway direction. Eventually, you push your way through the trees and find yourself coming out on a kind of a precipice, looking out across what seems to be a graveyard.
What the fuck is that?
The big thing there.
Yeah.
It's a bit spooky. Old Royal's Graveyard.
Oh.
That's the button I was supposed to press. So from here, you can see.
My spidey senses are tingling.
No, you didn't see that. It's fine. But you can see some other stuff. Let me just delete some layers because I did put these in intentionally. Okay, right. Now you should be able to see other things. Great. Okay, so as you push out the trees, you find yourself standing on kind of a bit of a hill. It's about 30 or 40 feet down. This bit down to here. You can see that there is, as you look around from north to east, you see what looks like a kind of a small crypt. You can just about make out over here some smaller tombstones, graveyards. You see here, in the center here, around a kind of ruined, broken statue, although you can't see quite what yet, are two larger kind of graves, tombstone things, surrounded by smaller tombs and whatnot. And then you can see over here to the other direction, east. That's it. Up another hill to about the same height as you're at now. Sat on this hill is a large building, the biggest building in this entire vicinity.
This is
And as you
high.
as you push out, I get Fjord and Varuna. No, what? Have you changed?
Varuna?
Have you updated your perception? Because I'm
Ooh.
sure it was 5 earlier. You.
I didn't touch my perception. No.
That's weird. I definitely said 5 earlier. Fear.
Oh, that's this 5 isn't perception. You mean on the blue thing of my token?
Yeah.
Oh, I was using that for my other things.
I had it set up as perception.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put it back.
Thanks.
Yes,
If you're
please.
more...
Fear. You can just about make out horrible sounds of flesh being ripped, bones being broken, and horrible mutated noises coming from behind these trees. You can't quite make out what it is.
Which trees?
to the northeast.
Uh-huh. Okay.
The ones we can't see past.
Yeah.
Guys, there's something really cool happening over there.
I immediately have a look in that direction.
I mean, we should probably also check this out.
Is it safe to go down this ravine thing we're on?
Yeah, you can kind of slide down in a awesome adventuring style.
And coming up, would that be also doable?
I could safely float you down.
I got rope.
It depends. Has it been 4 hours?
Damn, it seemed through my plan.
I don't think I would mind.
That's the spirit, Arizona. Leanna tightly grips onto you and
And then
disappearing,
Morning.
disappearing in the bushes. And she comes back up.
You hear in your ear.
Who's next?
I'll manage, thank you.
Alright.
Me, please.
Alright. We.
We.
So the road south, does it look like it's the other path we could have taken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And can we easily go back up this...
You could scrabble your way up, but it would take, it wouldn't be the easiest of things to do.
Okay.
It's probably going to be difficult terrain at best.
Okay. And it's still daytime, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Although, it is... You've kind of walked a day or so from Ragnar's by now. After spending half an hour or so talking to the tree ant. On your way...
So it's dusking, sort of.
It's starting to, yes. It's not quite there yet, but it's the nights are to draw in a bit earlier now, so you get the impression it's going to get dark at some point.
Should we take a look at this one? I'm just going to read what's on the grave.
Yeah, go ahead.
The tomb. I want to know what it says, the grave. If it's readable.
It is.
Says...
And on this tomb here, you read the words Fuseflow the Great.
Fuseflow the Great.
Junior.
Junior. Third. Does it look like a very old graveyard, or is it being maintained?
No, the graveyard looks old, although the graves themselves were obviously once magnificently placed. This is a large piece of land to have a gravestone. To sort of devote to a graveyard as such. You can see that actually, as now you come down, you can see this large statue here. Although it's starting to fall into disrepair. It looks a little like this. Kind of large, floaty wings, missing a head. And this...
Standing in the Louvre.
Check this. And this gravestone over here is completely crushed.
Okay. So this is the kind that we couldn't go inside, right? Or
Go inside only if you were dead.
okay, all right. It's not like a mausoleum. Then, or...
No. It's just like
Or a crypt.
a large coffin, but made out of stone.
Okay. I'm just reading the names on the other.
Is there around the head of the statue? I would like to find it. I mean, look for it.
Sure. Roll an investigation check. How about have a look around?
Too bad nobody assisted.
Okay, so you have a little look around, and don't find any sign of the head. Although as you sort of check over the statue as well, you look like the head's not been broken off particularly recently. Although some of the damage to the statue does look more recent.
Is the head on the floor?
The head is not on the floor now.
Okay.
This guy, you have a look around all the other gravestones. Gravestones.
You're doing amazing.
This one, and you find the following names: Smith, Wedwick, Kongyong, Freemik, and Nickwick. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, and Nipkonom.
Gesundheit.
It's a lot of wicks here.
No, that's the next one. Neprokurt. Neprokurt. That's this one I didn't hear that I hadn't noticed.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a day.
Fior, Liana, you should come out of the bushes now.
What? Fjord just walks around and looks even more hot than usual.
Flustered is the word.
Liana wipes dust on her soot off on her pants.
Liana just whispers, 1 down, 3 to go.
What's in these big things?
It's just a dead
What's
person.
You can't see in it. It's sealed.
So this one over here, this one's been crushed. Did you say?
Correct.
Does it look as though that's happened recently, or?
Roll an investigation check. Perception check. One of them. I'll leave it up to you. Okay,
16.
so yes, it does look like it's happened recently.
Okay.
There hasn't. It doesn't look like the kind of trees and the vines have overtaken the damage yet. It seems kind of more fresh, sitting on top of all the stuff. You can see
Okay.
that there were once a set of bones beneath as well, which have also been crushed. And you get the impression that it's been crushed by a large creature.
Okay. Any clue as to what kind of creature? Claw
Roll
marks,
a
bite marks, anything
survival
like that?
check.
Survival check. Four.
There's not a huge amount of clues, although there aren't many beasts that could create such a large footprint. It's definitely a footprint that you can see kind of like crushed into this thing.
Oh, right, okay. Are there any other footprints around in the ground that we might be able to track?
Are they heading anywhere?
Are there herrings anywhere?
Heading
Heading anywhere.
anywhere.
Herrings.
Herring.
there are no herrings. But
That's a
roll.
relief.
Okay, so as you look around, looking for any sign that this thing may have walked around, you don't see any immediate damage to. I'm going to remove you a little. as you sort of have a oh, that's totally on the wrong layer. That's why that's doing that. Let's move that to there. Okay. The blah 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 blah. So you sort of have a look at the rest of the trees. Notice that they don't seem to be particularly damaged, and you don't find any other kind of footprints. So you see there's a kind of another large one next to this, although the weather has kind of moved it more than anything. But you get the distinct impression that maybe something landed here and then took off again.
Okay, since Fear pointed at something fun going on.
Oh yeah,
here,
so also at this point you can all hear what Fjord heard, and it's coming from the other side of these bushes.
I'm going to sneakily move that way. Sneakily.
Okay. Super sneaky. Sneaky. Roll amazing stuff check.
Sneak
okay.
check.
That's total 18.
That's alright.
Still total 18.
18. Okay. Doing them. So apart from the kind of crunching and eating noises, you don't hear anything else in the graveyard particularly. But Arizona, as you sort of make your way around here, they certainly start to get a bit. Don't need to move that far. Quite a bit louder. And as you poke your head just slightly around the bush so that you can see a little more. In fact, I'm going to move to here just for the shiggles.
Where is that beeping coming from?
Beeping?
It's
Yeah.
Graham's 3D printer, I think.
Ah, okay. I was just irritated, sorry.
No beeping?
Before we
Is that
start,
only when I speak? Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, then it probably is my 3D printer.
before we
What,
go
you
into
run neighbours or something?
initiative,
What? Who said
before we go into initiative, I mean, there's loud flesh noises.
Yeah.
Leanna will do her ethereal movement thing and take a look inside this sarcophagus or tomb.
Okay. All right. So I just finished. Trying to phrase doing Arizona first. So Arizona, as you kind of stealthily make your way up and peek around the corner with the peekiest peek that you can, you see the arse end of a bear, a large, dire bear, with its head currently in the mouth of an umber hulk, being ripped. The bear is being ripped to shreds by its claws and mandibles, and the umber hulk is slowly eating its way through this bear, and hasn't quite noticed you yet.
I'm going to Hunter's Market and safely make my way back.
Okay. And as you do so, roll a nature check to see what you know about umber hulks. Solid. Okay, so you've seen these abominable horrors and have heard about them. They come from deep beneath the earth and are often found in cave complexes, dungeons, or underdark settlements. Not often seen wandering around the forests, this one must have been hungry and looking for a prey. Now, having found one, it's sitting there happily eating its bear. Although you would know that these things both have a large amount of dark vision and tremor sense, and would normally be able to detect your presence long before you could see it. You would also know that it's best not to take the gaze of an umber hulk. Its horrible green eyes, often confusing and incapacitating. Leona, as you push through into the chest thing, you find bones! You get bones, son.
Just No shiny things on first glance.
There are shiny things. There are lots
Oh.
of shiny things. This was obviously a very well-to-do person.
Anyhow,
Guys, there's shiny things in here.
You hear from the inside of this chest, muffled and muted by the stone.
okay. Does it look easily openable?
Oh, she can't like stay in there forever, so she pulls her head out.
I wouldn't do that.
But there's loads of glistening things.
And there's a big scary thing down there behind the bush that will hear us and probably kill us while we're trying to smash this to pieces.
Oh, we just lift the top off. It'd be easy.
How about we kill that thing first, then we'll go to looting.
Or we could set him an ambush and get it.
Currently it's eating, so that's the best time we get. It can see in the dark, it can sense your presence through the earth, it's dangerous, it got creepy eyes, so we wouldn't look into them.
So
As you can hear, it sounds horrific.
Oh, you wouldn't mean a Hulk, by the way. It's,
By all means, yes.
it sounds like the spitting description of a number Hulk.
if it has tremor sense, I feel like if we all prepare out of character an attack and lure it here, that might be the better move, because I don't think we can sneak up on it if it can feel our movements in the earth.
But that's where the magic that Arizona is using is coming into play, because it doesn't make us do the usual effects on Earth. It doesn't. We're not leaving any footprints.
As long as you stay within 30 feet from me, it will be harder for him to detect us. Not impossible, just harder.
Leanna floats up and down in a jerking sort of movement, and her chain shirt clanks loudly. I'm not the best at sneaking. I mean, I won't leave any footprints anyway, because I'm floating, but it may hear me. Maybe you guys go ahead, and I'll follow suit.
But
As long as everybody stays within 30 feet from me, it will have harder time to detect us.
I'm okay. I'll have disadvantage though. Just a heads up.
I know.
Okay, fair enough.
actually,
Yeah, me
three
too.
of us will. Fury as well. So,
Yeah.
well, we could have a plan B that if it notices us, then we fall back here. Or we have more
How
space.
about, I got an idea. How about you stay here, the four of you. I will sneak back and piss him off and run here.
Yeah, we could hide, and then we'd be able to ambush it when it came past here.
And we can do the same with
That was my
breaking that
plan.
big stone. Yeah, that's what Leanna was proposing, is that we break the.
I mean, we don't have to break the stone. Someone just has to like shout or something.
Yeah, but breaking the stone
here.
is more discreet than somebody shouting. When somebody shouts, you're on your guard. Where when a stone breaks, you wonder what it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
True.
Okay.
And then if we
Shall
want to
we-
run away, we can grab some gold on the way.
Shall we get in position then?
Yes, I'm gonna go climb back up.
Oh, up here.
All the way here. No.
What's the scale of the map, just so you can actually
5 feet.
shoot?
Yeah.
They're
Wow.
5 foot squares. You have to count them.
Oh, it is 5 foot. Okay, I thought it was bigger.
Okay.
It's like old school D&D. You have to actually count the squares. Heaven forbid.
I'm going to hide in the trees here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
Leona
going to
will.
hide here in the trees behind the gravestone.
Wait, hold on. You're supposed to be 30 feet from us.
Good hiding.
Still 13. But aren't you... Arizona, you're not going to be around us, so we all take advantage of your thingy?
That will work.
11.
So we all get plus 10.
Nice.
25 for me. And I'm in the bushes, by the way.
34.
26.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
No one.
No one. No one.
Would the bushes
Okay.
give us cover, by the way?
Right, so you're all hiding in the bush. Rolling your stealth checks.
Mm-hmm.
And then Leona casts catapult on the heaviest stone she can find, which is no heavier than 5 pounds.
At what?
the heaviest 5-pound rock. At this thing.
So you're just sort of trying to make a loud noise.
Yeah. Well, damage it as well, I suppose, if that does. But yeah.
5
Yeah.
pounds is not much, is it?
Catapult does
Set in
damage. I think.
real measurements. 2.2
Well, it does
kilos.
3d8 damage. That's the damage it does.
Okay, great. All right, so you smash this rock against the thing. You see a bit of concrete fly off. A small hole appears in the corner of this thing. And you hear the munching stops.
It's working.
And I do it again.
Okay.
Kapow.
Okay, so this thing. Again, so this time you hear a kind of a. What the fuck noise does this thing make? Horrific noise. Kind of like a.
Okay.
Followed
At
by.
this
That
moment,
is horrific.
Graham,
Hello.
at this moment, I'm going to hold my attack for a longbow. The moment I see that thing, I'm going to shoot.
Oh yeah, we forgot to prepare attacks.
No, I mean, we get a surprise round. We don't need to prepare anything.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As long as we're hidden.
Yeah.
Because we can
So I
do
will
more
get
things.
I will get you all to roll initiative at this point.
Yeah.
Oh lord. Oh, I get advantage. Nice. Okay, that's better.
What do you add to your initiative? Is it
X.
Dex?
Yeah, Dex.
Tar. Super useful information. Not that this thing's going to need it, but here we go. Superstar DJ. Okay, so this thing crashes through the trees and skitters and like puts one foot up on this thing, and you can now all see this horrific, abominable horror with large, horrible mandibles, large, scaly feet things.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it directly.
And you can, okay, and so Voronar, as you see it come crashing out, what do you do? That's what it
Okay.
looks like, by the way. I put in Discord.
Oh, let me see. Ooh, that's disgusting. Okay, so
Ew.
Oh, oh, shit.
what's wrong?
I had good music for this bit.
Yeah, put it on.
I am.
Just put it on.
It is on.
Just put it
Graham,
on.
put it on.
Come on.
Okay, I'm gonna do a couple of things. First, I'm going to cast my Firebolt. Actually, no, I'll do the other one first. I'm gonna do this thingy, which allows me to cast another thingy as a bonus action. So 3 bolts.
Ray. Da-na-na-na-na, Scotching Ray. Banana,
Does that hit?
Scotching Ray, Ray, Scotching Ray. Banana, banana. You've got surprise. That means you're at advantage, right? I really need to add surprise rules onto my DM screen.
He's hidden, that's why he gets advantage, not because of surprise.
Sure.
I think.
Sure.
I have no idea.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
hidden should be because I read up on rogues today, because I'm multi-classed, and
What advantage does hiding have?
hiding should have advantage on attack roll.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Crack on.
so it hits.
Sure. 19 hits, yes.
Okay, so that's 10 fire damage. That was 1 out of 3.
Okay.
The others are coming.
Okay.
Second one, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's another 8. Third one hits again.
Yep.
That's another 2.
What's that? 20 total. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do a firebolt.
You can't cast 2 spells in
I
one
can.
turn?
Did you see the quicken spell thing I put up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
I can.
why does that make you cast 2 spells?
So it's cantrip and a spell.
Oh, right. Can't
So you can cast.
a-
Yeah, you can
Oh.
always cast if you can cast a cantrip as an action, you can cast a bonus action spell. That's the whole point of this thing.
Cool.
Nice.
But it doesn't hit though.
8 or a 12 doesn't hit, no.
Yeah. So that's it.
Okay.
So there's 3 scorching rays that just go to him. Last one, and then.
We have a thing for that. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
Or just make hard eyes at the rays.
It wasn't red.
Right. Okay, so that thing is no longer surprised. Is that how that works?
It just means that it can act on its next turn.
Yes, but it also means it's no longer surprised. I think, right?
By me. I
Now
have
it's
no
had its
idea.
turn.
It stops being surprised at the end of its
Yeah.
go.
So it's just had its go.
Yeah, so it's no longer surprised.
Okay. But most of you are hidden. Where's your stealthy rolls?
Mine's 21.
Ironically, Voronel wasn't hidden, but
What do you mean? Why wasn't I hidden?
because you didn't roll a high enough stealth roll.
Ah.
Is that how it works? Yeah. But that's
What? His stealth was really
But
good.
I had 25
Yeah.
because we all have plus 10.
So you all have plus 10. Cool.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
Oh, right. In which case you're all fine, except Graven, who is seen. Alrighty then. Okay. Okay. So as you look up to fire your doodah, your what's it, your scorching rays at this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. Okay, Leanna, you're up.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Wait, let me do that again. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Leanna floats up in a diagonal line, so she's like 10 foot in the air,
Yeah.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then she raises her hands and into the air without looking at the thing. And she says, "Rise, minions!" And from the ground come, I don't know how many. Let me click the thing. That's useful. Thank you, Roll20. Spirits float around you for up to 15 feet. If you're good or neutral, they appear as angelic or fey. So mine are angelic.
It's a bunch, basically. Like there's lots everywhere.
It's a bunch of angelic
Yeah, but how many?
beings. Yeah.
I mean,
It doesn't better so I.
it doesn't really matter
doesn't
anyway.
say.
They don't have their own action. It's just, I mean, they all attack together.
Yeah. So he's slowed in the area, and when he starts his turn or moves into the area, he takes 3d8 radiant damage if he fails a wisdom save.
What area?
15-foot thing around me.
Okay.
You should do your circle thing, your aura.
They're not showing up.
Yeah,
on this map. I don't know why.
Trying to figure out how to.
I've just turned it on, but I can't see it.
Yeah, me neither. I'm trying to make it work.
Thingies wasn't working either. I don't understand why. Maybe I broke something.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work anymore. Well, I guess we have to do the old-fashioned way.
Anyway, it's within 15 feet. Okay, so when it...
Oops. That is actually wrong.
Okay, fine. Then Graven, you're up.
Okay.
It's actually bigger than that.
You have to make squares.
So look, how far is he? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. Averting my eyes. I run over to here. And I swing at it.
Okay.
With disadvantage, I
If
imagine?
you're not looking at it, then yes.
Yeah. That's the
That
first
works.
one. So that's a 10, so I guess that misses.
Yep. As my Roll20 disappear. Oh, there we go. Yes, sorry. As you wildly flail at this thing, you don't catch it with the first time.
Yeah. Let's swing again. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to be at disadvantage, isn't it? So 17
It
or...
misses.
And 17 or 11, so yeah, that misses. Alright, that's me done.
Okay. Then Arizona. Arizona.
Push the dog.
Coming.
Hey,
Oh,
what?
I'm going to lose the arrow. I am looking at it because I don't like a disadvantage on the hit thing.
You are looking at it.
I'm looking at it, yes.
Okay, I'd like you to roll a charisma saving throw for me, please, as you stare into its eyes.
Charisma, okay. That's Hunter's Mark gives me advantage on wisdom saves. Damn it.
Okay.
Wait, you're an elf. You get. Is it sort of?
I can't be
charming?
charmed. I can't be charmed.
Is it a charm though?
This is not a charm.
Okay.
So as you stare... What? How does that work? Oh, right.
I have advantage on...
What? What? I can't hear you over that screaming child. Okay, so you get a bit confused by this thing and try to swing at something, but there's nothing there. So, what do you do? Yep, fine. You still got confused by this thing. And then presumably fired your longbow, and 16. It's not gonna hit.
Well, that's me done.
Okay, Fear.
I'm still hidden, right?
Yes.
Coolio. Um. Don't know what. Wait. Because this thing in itself is very big, is the same rule? Does the same rule still apply with the with the dragon? Like if I throw fire at it, will Graven be affected?
If you
Or
hit
not?
it in this square, then yes, he would be.
Okay, but if I hit him in this square,
Sure, yeah, you could try and
No,
throw
I
it
can-
over him.
it's fine.
Yeah.
I will just shoot him with a crossbow. It's fine.
So that hits because you're still. Oh, hang on. So you got? Are you looking up to? Looking at this thing to fire at it?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
to, right?
I'd like you to roll a charisma saving throw for me, then, please.
Oh God.
Okay, so not being bothered by this thing, you fire your crossbow, still hidden in the forest. Strike it. Doing
That's
4.
4 plus. Wait, I can do sneak attack, right? Because I have advantage, which is another d6.
Oh, you are a rogue already.
I am.
Nice.
I haven't done the macros yet. Sorry.
Winning. Still gotta roll it.
Oh wow.
Roll it to start. That's the artificer start, that is. Alright, Verona.
Ronar. You can call me Vor if you want, but okay. I'll just take a few more steps back, just so I elude it a bit more, and I will do something that is awesome. I will do another Scorching Ray.
Okay, so as you look up to fire at this thing, I'd like you to roll a charisma saving throw, or avert your gaze and roll a disadvantage. It's up to you.
No, I don't think I can do that. I have to see it. Usually these kind of effects have a distance, though.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't do it. Oh yeah, fuck. That's why I didn't do it on you before. Yeah, no, that's fine. You were
Okay.
out of range. Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
I forgot about that.
That's fine.
Crack on.
So, 14?
14 does not hit.
I don't have advantage anymore, do I?
You are no longer hidden. It's seen you firing scorching rays.
Sure. Okay, second one.
12 does not hit either. Not a 16.
Ah,
How many times are you firing this thing? Oh, you get 3 volts.
Yes. That's it.
No. So you fire your 3 scorching rays down, which don't manage to hit. At which point this thing snaps up, surprised, and is immediately cast down with a bunch of radiant damage.
I hate screwing myself over, but he does get a wisdom saving throw.
Does he? Cool.
Yeah.
I just put my dice away. Where did that go? Where's he gone? Wisdom. He fails.
Nice.
The most unwise thing on the planet.
So, do I use the earlier damage, or do I reroll?
Did you roll your damage already?
Yeah, it was 16 earlier.
You should probably take that.
Nice.
16.
So that's radiant.
Okay. It sticks it up. What?
That's just sort of like a passive thing. I can do other stuff too.
But
It's
his
not
turn.
your turn. It's his turn.
Oh, right. I forgot because I did damage. I
Yeah,
forgot.
that's right.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so he sort of shakes it off and swipes at Graven with its claws and its mandibles. This dice is really badly weighted. Missing you all 3 times. And then Leanna, you're up.
All right.
Now it is.
Leanna will cast. Let me see if this is concentration. It is, so I'm not casting that. Is that concentration? No, she will cast Sanctuary on Raven.
We should build a
And
cleric that's just Hunchback of Notre Dame that goes around shouting out all the time. Right. Sanctuary, good cast, solid cast, the best cast.
and then she will risk a look and throw a black rock at it.
Did you cast Shield of Faith as well, or were you just clicking buttons?
No, Shield of Faith, I didn't do that because it requires concentration,
Ah,
and
cool.
my Spirit Guardians require concentration, so I can't.
Yep. Good point.
So, Sanctuary and
Passes the Wisdom saving throw.
so no damage.
Correct.
To be clear, who did you ward with Sanctuary? Yourself? Or?
Graven.
Raven,
Raven,
yeah.
Okay.
You done?
Yep.
Alright, then Graven, you are up.
Alright, I swing wildly at this one again. Still not looking at it.
Okay.
$11.
Not managing to hit with your first swing.
And again. $16.
Not managing to hit with your second swing.
I smash it with my shield anyway. Actually, no, I'm not going to bother because it's large, isn't it?
It's large.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to do any difference to it.
Really?
Okay. No, is it large?
It's large, not huge.
Oh, okay. In that case...
It's only one size bigger than you.
Oh, that's fine then. I will smash it with my shield.
Solid plan. Now, if it was huge, it would be this big.
Please no.
Oh, goodness. Didn't really work though.
No. It did not.
No.
Can you? Is it just? Oh, hang on.
Just
You don't
attack
have
rolls.
you don't have instant fails with those
No, you
things, do
don't. No, it's just attack rolls.
You push it backwards. Oh no, you don't. It's got.
No, I
big
don't. Yeah.
Nope. No, you don't. You almost did. Jesus. But it holds its ground. And in Arizona, you're up.
Okay, seeing as Vor's attacks seem to work from longer range, I'm going to look to step couple of steps backwards and shoot.
Not managing to hit it.
Well, that's me done.
Okay. Then Fia, you're up.
Coolio. I'm probably not hidden anymore, right? Because he would have seen that arrow.
Correct. Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, you can hide as a bonus action usually, no? As a rogue.
You're a rogue.
Yeah, I should have done that last turn though.
Dodge, dive, and duck. That's the rogue attitude.
She's
You can start
first.
with a
I'm
bonus
new
action.
to this. I have
that's
fire here. I'm new to this.
Such to be you. All right. Well,
She's a
crack on. Go. Everybody else sharp. Fia, you're up.
Okay, 16.
16 does not hit.
Don't
Bounces
brush me.
off its scaly, horrible skin. You want to do anything else? Hello?
No. Wait.
Okay.
Yes, I want to hide.
Sorry, Pam.
Good, I was wondering.
I'm learning.
Roll a stealth check then for me as you nip back behind another bit of wood or branch or something. Okay. Voronar, you're up.
Alright, I am going to do something cool. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire and make basically a square that starts from it so that only it is within that square.
You can choose which creatures with Fairy Fire.
Oh, okay, good. And only it. And it needs to do a saving throw, I guess.
Of
Dexterity, and it is 15.
it
DC.
passes
Damn it.
Ah,
and does not get lit up. What color is your light?
What are my options?
Anything you like. Use
Red.
your imagination.
It's gonna be red then. It's my theme.
I said use your imagination. Yeah. What? Right. What else are you up to? Is that it?
Blue glitter.
Yeah, that's all I could do.
Okay. At which point, this thing attempts to shove Graven back into the bushes.
Sorry.
What was that?
Was that a
That's a
sneeze?
sneeze.
Amazing. Graven, if you could roll a strength shove check, so athletics or acrobatics for me, please.
I'll take athletics.
Solid plan.
Oh, it should roll wisdom saving throw and get damage from the guardians, by the way.
Damage from the...
Guardians, the spiritual guardians.
Oh, yeah.
Start of its turn, yeah.
It is its turn. And it fails and takes more damage.
Nice. Let me...
Grinding it.
16! Radiant.
Nice.
Alright, so it takes more as it tries to shove Graven away. Graven stands firm, but it pushes forward anyway and attempts to swipe at Leona. Hitting you. Ooh. You gotta get real dice out for this. What's a D8 look like?
Diamond.
Diamonds are forever. And doing 11 points of slashing damage with its claw.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to need you to roll a concentration check for me, please.
Yeah. Let me just do the math on this. Okay. Concentration. Hey.
Nice.
Holding it there. And then it's your turn.
Yeah. Let's see. Do. She will not look down, but directing this order at the being, she shouts, "Drop to the floor."
Reach for the sky. Ah. It fails its wisdom saving throw.
Damn. Okay, so it's charmed by me, which means it probably follows my order, I think. Yeah, it says you can also cause any of the charmed creatures to fall prone when they fail the saving throw.
So it can't attack you or target you with harmful abilities.
Yeah,
And you have advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature.
which is probably not going to happen.
And it falls prone when it's now.
Yeah, it stops being charmed when it's damaged, but it'll be prone for a whole turn anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and I rise 5 feet more in the air, if that helps. So I'm 15 foot in the air now.
Okay. Then Graven.
So this is prone now,
It is.
so I can attack it without the disadvantage, just be normal. Is that right? If I didn't look at it.
Yes.
All right,
be
that's
quite
what we're going to do then.
Dukin!
Swing the
Kick.
sword.
Pick on the big guns. Solid
it.
hit.
First one. So that's 7.
Okay, so you take a big chunk off this thing. It squeals out,
I'll swing at it again. 16.
clanging off of its armor, not managing to hit it.
Okay, I'll use my action surge. Take another action. Come on. Oh, that's rubbish. And
Flailing
last-
around helplessly, you don't manage to hit it.
Last one. Oh my goodness.
Helpless is Graven.
Absolutely rubbish. Alright, that's me done then.
Okay, then Arizona, you're up.
I'm going to step another few steps sort of here. I still have clean line of sight. I'm going to shoot.
That's a hitter.
That's 15, 19 points of damage.
Okay, so yeah, you big bolt into this thing and it now looks hurt, real hurt. But
And I'm done.
Okay. Then Fear
Hello. Ooh, I'm hidden again.
is a.
I'm learning. Slowly but surely. But 17 probably won't do much.
Okay, as you stand up and try and target this thing, I'd like you to roll a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh yeah, right. True.
Yeah. Okay, so not bothered at all about this thing. You fire your crossbow, which just bounces off the armor, almost inflicting damage, but not quite.
God damn it.
Do you want to do anything else?
I'm gonna hide again.
Plan. Roll a stealth check. Volna, you're up.
No.
I'm going to cast a nice little cozy bonfire right here. So where on the creature where Liana is, next to Liana, sorry.
Okay.
It needs to do a dexterity saving throw. DC 15.
It passes the dexterity saving throw.
So it doesn't get any damage, but on its turn, it can if it's still on it, which it will be.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me just read this carefully. Anyway, you can keep going, that's fine.
Okay. At which point it rolls another. It passes its wisdom saving throw this time.
Let me see. I think it completely ignores the damage then. Oh no, the creature takes half damage.
Cool.
Let me roll another one.
Okay.
22. Nice, 11 damage.
So you see it shake its head, gets up from being prone. This thing's kind of stutters as it gets up, but it looks mad. And it looks straight up at you, Leanna, and you see its green eyes fixate upon you, even though you're kind of only half looking at it. And you see it attempts to take this like lunge towards you. As it lunges upwards with its pincers and its arms, your radiant energy, your spirit guardians, wrap themselves around it and pull it limb from limb in one go.
Nice.
And it falls to the
Nice.
floor, dead.
Nice.
Leanna dusts off her shoulders. Good work. You can go, guys. And they vanish into the ground.
Right. I have people staying over tonight, and it's getting quite late, so you have about 5 minutes to wrap up and do
Okay.
stuff.
We loot all the tombs.
Yeah, can we, as a joint effort, try to smash this? I have a lot of spells left.
Wait.
I mean, you've already taken a pretty massive hole in the side of it now with your 2 catapults, so it's looking.
Oh.
You can kind of like, pull the lid off at this point.
Fair enough.
Let's just point to all
Yeah,
the
I'll-
tombs that we're gonna loot and visit. So that's the first one. We'll go to the crypt there.
No,
No?
no.
That's a building, yeah, there might be stuff in there.
You're not moving away from this spot, really. There's
Yeah,
there's
but
lots of interesting
those-
stuff in this graveyard.
Those two thingies.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Then let's just look at
Yeah,
both
we'll
of
check
them.
this one and this one.
Okay, so as you, so this one, it's kind of been completely smashed. There's no silver, although you get the impression there may have been once, but maybe whatever smashed it took whatever was there. This one, however, you pull the lid off and find inside a large stack of kind of interesting oddities. For a dead person, you wouldn't quite expect them to have a lot of this stuff.
Nice. Bless. Bag of holding!
Oh,
Nice.
nice, very nice.
Is there
I
anything
want to
in
see
that
into
hole?
the spell scroll.
So all that stuff is kind of in the bag of holding, which was probably once around the skeleton, but as it's been broken open, it's no longer. And all the gold is kind of scattered around, or was scattered around the skeleton.
Anybody wants? Well, maybe we just put it in the vault for now, and we can decide later. Unless somebody wants something
Yeah.
specific right now.
Yeah,
Do you have a
Nope.
like? Yeah.
do it later.
Okay, I'll divide the gold and coins and
What was the thing's name?
the Hulk thing.
The
Yeah.
thing that you just killed, it was an Umber
Yeah.
Hulk. UMBER. Yeah.
Okay, so we don't have time to look at other things.
No,
Okay.
there's too much of interest and not enough time.
Alright.
I think I've got people asleep on the sofa downstairs. So I should
We'll
probably
be back
quiet.
here. We'll be back.
Where, Graham? Could you tell us where, like, roughly we are on the map?
I have, if you've been paying attention.
Yeah. We're basically
You-
at the left corner of the I-7.
Okay, yeah, that was what I thought, but with all the northeast-west talking, I was getting confused. Good.
So you went to Ragmor's lair, and then you've headed about a day northeast.
Okay,
So we kept going on the end of that road, and then we reached the I-7 there. Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean,
I'll put a marker.
okay, good.
Sweet.
what did I tell you the name was on this thing?
You didn't, but we saw it written on the map. It was the king's.
Sorry, the name on this stone.
Oh, can you tell us?
I did tell you.
Oh yeah, you did.
Did anybody write it down?
I didn't.
No, sorry.
It will be in the stream anyway.
Yeah, it
all
will
right.
be.
I'll make up a new one. What was his name? It was a really good one. Why is it whenever you look back at these things, you're like, ugh, it's not as good as the one that it was.
Something Cornelius, I think.
It was a fancy sounding name.
It was a fancy name.
We can go back on the stream.
Yeah. let's do it.
Leanna will take a finger bone from him.
Is there a skull in there?
There is, yes.
Well, it's a
I'm
dead
gonna take a
person, so-
skull.
All right. 50 extra experience points for whoever can give me the name first.
That's easy. I have the recording.
That's unfair.
Yeah, I agree.
Al,
It-
can you send me the link real quick?
No, I will say that it's. You know what? I'll share my 50 XP with everyone. Everybody gets 10 XP more.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
And you will get 700 XP for today's session as the magic of Flamescar whisks you back.
Literally? I like it. Or figuratively.
In this case, figurative.
Okay.
Love it. Yeah, good job. I hope you had fun. That was
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you.
good.
So
I'm glad.
Stuff.
I will put the coin stuff
Oh no.
on Discord.
Oh no.
What's happening?
I closed my tab that had all the gnome names on it. Oh no. Now I'm sad.
No names.
Oh what? Who said that?
Ah, gnomes. Okay. I did recognize gnome names.
You probably would have. The names that I gave you that were on the gravestones, they were all gnome names, and they are. I'm going to chuck them in Discord. They're
You
gonna be
can
slightly different.
control Shift T to
Yeah,
restore.
but it just generates new ones. Right, those are the names
Oh.
that were on those tombstones that were next to those large things that Voronor was looking at. All right, good job. Good
Which
job,
is the
guys.
one we looted recently.
That was the one that you need to find the name for.
Oh. Okay.
Something Junior. I remember that much.
Yeah, I remember Junior.
Such a bad DM. Never write anything down.
No, I'll look it
right.
up and tell you guys.
Good job, guys. Well played. Good effort. All that jazz.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Good stuff.
You are most welcome. Have a nice evening, and I'll
You too.
Talk to you all soon, I'm sure.
Cheers.
Good job.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.